Hey, good morning, guys. It's Saturday, September the 5th, 2020, Labor Day weekend, and I've got a little bit on the schedule today. I'm going to take the Corvette, and I'm going to head back to my hometown. I'm going to visit with one of my good buddies that happens to be one of Illinois' finest. I may not want to put that in there. I'm heading back to my hometown, and I'm going to take the Corvette for a little ride. It's actually relatively clean this time, so beautiful day. Couldn't ask for a better Labor Day weekend. Very low humidity, not a cloud in the sky, no chance of rain. Let's do a cold startup. God, that never gets old. That never gets old, man. God, I love this car. All right, let's again, I apologize for the lack of video content, but I'm frustrated with the lack of my ability to put out a video that draws more views. So hey, it is what it is, and let's go for a road trip. Yeah, bone freaking stock, and this car is just great. Hey, I can't say I won't ever do any modifications to it, but you know, the best modification I ever did was put on the Michelin Pilot Sport AS3 Plus all season tires, and then it really made the car, you know, fun on the street. This car with the Michelin Pilot Super Sports for street driving was really terrible, and you know, I wore those out in short order. I think in like 9,000 miles I wore them out, and I put the AS3 Pluses on, and immediately it was a remarkable difference in street driving ability, especially on colder days. You know, you pull out of the garage on a 35-degree day, and it's not a whole lot different than on a 75-degree day. And when you make the tight turns and you get the tire chatter with these cars, that is really alarming if you're not expecting it. You know, when you first get in these cars, you know, you're thinking, what the hell's wrong with this? I can only imagine how many times new Corvette owners took their cars back to the dealership thinking there was something wrong with them. And it was just the way the tires, when they're cold, they just turn hard and brittle. But the AS3 Pluses, you don't have any of that. None. None. And the traction, you know, and I'm sure that they're not quite as good, you know, when they're, you know, on a track or whatever, but who really does that with these cars? I mean, the vast majority of owners are just driving them on the street, and those tires are they're so worthless on the street. I guarantee that's why a lot of people sell these cars at such low mileage, especially the Z06s, because the tires are just, I mean, they're worthless on the street. You know, unless it's perfect weather conditions, perfect temperature, and they're good and hot. And shoot, you want to drive in the rain, you know, people say, oh, you know, I'd never drive my Z06 in the rain. Why the f not? You know, it's a car. But hey, guys, I'm heading back to my hometown. It's going to be about an hour and a half drive. Got a couple stops. Got to stop at the gas station, gas up, probably get something to eat. I'm sporting my Street Speed 717 student driver t-shirt. I think this one was for the entry of the the High Country he gave away. I didn't win. I bought, here's one of his Blue Line American flags. It was for one of his entries. I didn't win that one either. But it's cool. You know, it's fun to, and I don't even know if I would be eligible, being that I'm a YouTuber, even though I haven't made any money. I guess I can't really classify myself as a official YouTuber yet because I haven't made any money off of it. So maybe I'm an aspiring YouTuber. But you know, I wish Straight Speed would see one of my videos, because this was the first one that I got from him, was the red, white, and blue American flag, and I think I ordered 3 of them and I gave them away. I gave them to family members as Christmas gifts, but as an entry to his contest, where if we would have won the car or whatever it was that he gave away, I was going to split it with the people that I gave the keychains to. But I've pretty much worn out my keychain, and if I clean it, it looks a little bit better, but I need some new ones, Street Speed. Come on, Mike. Get with InShane Designs, and you know, I don't know why you don't have these. You have everything else, unless, I don't know why. If there's a particular reason, I'd like to know. Because as I wear this proudly on my keychain that I have on a hook and have it on my belt loop all the time, it's starting to look a little tattered, and I'd like to get a new one. You know, I really want to apologize for not putting out, you know, some more regular videos. I'm just not satisfied with the content and the way I'm putting it together and putting it out. I'm just not. The mediocre videos they're just not good enough. So I'm, you know, not really putting anything out right now. You know, and I'm so busy right now in my day job that I've really, you know, really have needed a break from trying to think of, you know, content and you know, putting it together, you know, and I'm just frustrated with the whole process and trying to streamline it and make it easier. And I think it all starts with, you know, having, you know, the idea for the content or for the video and actually planning it, where I'm sure this is true with a lot of beginning YouTubers. You know, you grab your camera and you do whatever you're doing and you try to shoot some video and hope that you catch something that's good. And that's not really the way to do it. You know, you really need to have, and I'm sure the successful YouTubers have a better plan going into the content, going into the video. And it takes a lot of, you know, a lot of time and focus and desire, and it's the more, I guess, the more creative of a personality you have, the easier it might be. But for me, it's not been an easy process. Well, I gotta stop and do some general stuff. Gonna get some gas up the car. Maybe grab a sandwich, get something to eat, and hit the road.